welcome back. My name is LastKnownMeal, and today we're going to talk about gangs in Cyberpunk 2077. Now, the reason for this video is regarding the challenge CD Projekt Red posted yesterday. In their Cyber Up Your PC challenge, you need to design a case, not construct the case with physical accessories, but actually mod it on your PC and then send the examples to CDPR. Then the jury of PC modding experts will select up to 5 designs and actually make them. Then in that finale, the work will be presented in the competition finale, where there will be 1 prize and 4 honorable mentions. The first prize is a fully built PC provided by Alienware, and this PC is a beast. It has an AMD Ryzen 9 3900, it has the RTX 280 Ti, the Cyberpunk 2077 edition, 16GB of a dual-channel HyperX Fury DDR4 RAM, then 1TB of M2 NVMe SSD, which is honestly lightning fast, and a 2TB SATA storage. Besides that, you will get an Alienware mouse, keyboard, monitor, and a SteelSeries wireless headset. Second to 5th place will get Alienware Area 51M laptop and SteelSeries RTX 1 wireless headset. And let your creativity work, the contest is open until the 17th of May 2020. Now, to go back to the gangs, Cyberpunk official Twitter profile shared an insight in one of the 7 gangs currently operating in Night City, besides the ones they could announce later. The first gang they shared info on is the Moxies. They were formed in 2076 after the death of Elizabeth Lizzie Borden, a strip club owner and an ex-prostitute who treated her workers fairly and defended them from violent clients. The Mox refer to themselves as those who protect working girls and guys from violence and abuse. And this honestly makes sense because sex workers in general, like today, they have people who kinda defend them against violent customers. So you can imagine in the world of Cyberpunk, where you generally have chaos on the streets, you have gangs running everything, and generally like the government and the corporations don't want to help them, so they are kinda left on themselves, and usually most of those people gets killed. So having a sort of a gang like this that actually defends people like this is crazy. So it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of missions we're going to have with them in Cyberpunk 2077. Besides the Mox, we have other gangs like the 6th Street Gang, Animals, Maelstrom, Tiger Claw, Valentinos, and Voodoo Boys. Now, we already know a thing or two about some of them, but let's remind ourselves about these gangs. I'm not going to go really deep dive into them, but actually just do a quick overview. So regarding the 6th Street Gang, we don't know much about them, but Animals, as said in the deep dive video, they are not your typical gang. They value strength above everything and wear body implants that increase their strength and combat might. They are sought as bouncers and spread all over Night City. They work with illegal substances and organize underground fights in a sense. When there is a big score though, they come together and vote an ad hoc leader for that job. That person is always the strongest among them. In this case, it's Sasquatch. Next up is the Maelstrom Gang. We see them in the long Cyberpunk E3 demo in the end. Maelstrom are present in 2020 as well, and they are regarded as the combat gang. They like to infuse themselves with as many implants as possible, where like a third of them are clinical cyber psychos. They are primitive, dangerous, and deadly. In the demo, you can find them in All Food Plant. They are led by Royce. You can also see in the demo at the end. Next up is the Tiger Claw, formerly known as Tiger's Claw. They changed their name in 2077. They are a defensive combat gang that claim turf in Japantown. I guess they will be using a lot of martial arts and traditional Japanese weapons in 2077. Besides that, we have to wait for CDPR to release more info about them, because the Tiger's Claw and what I said to you is from 2020, so now they're probably changed, and I actually can't wait for more info about them. Next up are Valentinos. Our good friend Jackie is also a former member of them, it seems, and at first they started as a poser gang. They mostly resorted to seducing women, but in 2077 they became a Latino-only gang and became much more violent. And then the Voodoo Boys, we saw them in the deep dive demo. They are primarily based in Pacifica and somewhat rule it. After a lot of time, they established the rule of law there, and they're currently run by Brigitte. And one of the notable members is also Placide, that we already saw in the deep dive. And they're skilled netrunners, and I guess we're gonna be using them a lot in this game, so, you know, we already see what kinda can happen in that storyline, but obviously your story is going to be different, and it's up to you to decide if you're going to actually go with the Voodoo Boys or someone else. And as I said in the beginning, we have the 6th Street Gang, but we don't know anything about them, but this is the logo they actually have, and it's quite cool. And I think right now CDPR is actually using this opportunity to give us more info about these street gangs, so more is coming in the next couple of days, I think, because when they were asked if it's gonna be more, they said maybe, so this kinda looks like that. I mean, they presented the first one, so why not do the rest of the 6? So, this is LKM signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more Cyberpunk 2077 content. And also don't forget to join us on Twitter and Discord, where we have a growing community, so you can go there and just continue talking about Cyberpunk if you want. So that's it. Stay classy, everyone, and bye-bye.